reading this book called The Arrangement, and it is all about the relationships between a sugar baby and her sugar daddies.
Okay.
And she is a young, struggling art student in the heart of New York City. She's behind on her rent. She's behind on her bills. She doesn't have family to rely on. And she notices that there's a girl in one of her classes who is just living the high life. Doesn't come from a rich family, doesn't have anybody else supporting her, doesn't even have a job while she's in school together with this main character. And so she asks her friend, she was like, how do you do it? And she goes, oh, well, I have sponsors, or blessers is what they call them.
Bless her. Okay.
And basically, she is a sugar baby to lots of sugar daddies, and she's on a website. And there's all these terms in the book that either the author really did her research and knows all about sugar daddies and sugar babies, or she just made it all up. Because I don't know. I'm hearing things like there's a Splendid Daddy. There's a salty daddy. There's a sugar bowl.
There's a sweet and low.
There might be a sweet and low. I don't know. And she describes them in the book, but I don't know if it's true. So we want to hear from you. 800-682-1075. You can be anonymous if you want. If you've ever been a sugar baby or a sugar daddy, we got questions.
All right, let's go to Anonymous. You've been a sugar baby?
Yes, I was throughout college in Charlotte.
Okay.
Oh.
And so through college, like 18 to 22, 19 to 22, 23, something like that?
I was 19 to 20. It was right after I turned 22. We stopped. But he was a very successful attorney in Charlotte, and I didn't have to work through nursing school. He just took care of me and made sure that I was taken care of, and still to this day, he just checks in on me. I was, when I met him, he was 50, and I was 19, and he gave me $3,000. Yeah, he gave me $3,000 a month to just go to dinner with him, spend time with him, rub his feet.
Make sweet love?
Rub his feet?
Did you guys make sweet love?
We never had.
No,
we never had sexy time. I did not have to do that with him.
You
all
guys-
of his feet?
Yeah,
All of his feet?
In this book, it's all about how Okay, first of all, what is her name? Is she anonymous?
Anonymous, yeah.
Okay. Did
I
you?
mean, yeah, I'm not.
Did you get in through a website? Because that's one of my questions. Did you go somewhere and post your photo, or was this all like word of mouth?
No, I actually met him at an event.
Okay.
I don't really want to divulge because I don't want to
You give away
expose
too
him.
much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm married now with a child, and my husband is aware of the situation, and he, this person still contacts me, and actually, when I got married, he gave us $5,000. And I know, and when I had a baby, he gave us $5,000 again.
What? And y'all never did anything?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all never kissed or anything?
No.
What?
No. Oh, I kissed him. Yeah, we kissed,
Okay.
but
It's
we
an
never had
expensive
sexy
kiss.
time or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Okay.
He has actually, he's actually set up a college fund for my son.
What?
And he paid for my way through college. I mean, I really don't know what I would have done in school. My dad died when I was in college from lung cancer,
Oh,
so
man.
he was very sure to take over, take over that fatherly role for me. It was just the strangest thing.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, I mean, I love him as a person. And I'm not in love with him, but I love him as a person. He's told me, I don't know this for certain, but he's told me that I'm his dependent for his life insurance. He has no family, never been married, no children, nothing.
You won the lottery in many ways.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Did your husband ever meet him?
Yes, my husband has met him.
Okay.
And I do not have any I don't kiss him anymore. We do not kiss or anything. Sometimes we'll go out to dinner all together. And I mean, now I live in Greensboro, and he'll come up sometimes and visit. We'll go out to eat, things like that. But I mean, and there's a completely platonic relationship with him now. There's nothing I don't rub his feet or anything anymore. But
So anonymous.
yeah, I mean,
Anonymous.
he's just
Hello. Hey, so you gave a little bit about his backstory, but was he ever married? Like, why is it that if this successful, giving, kind man is so willing to give you everything from his life, why couldn't he do that on his own with somebody who wanted to be with him?
Yeah.
So he was married. He got married young while he was in law school, and she cheated on him, and that ruined him, like completely ruined him. And he really just did not want to have to have a commitment to someone again.
Sure.
And he said that he didn't want to, go through another heartache, and he didn't want to have to, his schedule is so tight. He works all the time. He's very successful, and he felt that was the reason that what led his wife to cheat on him, because he was never around. So he just felt like he needed to, stay single for the rest of his life. I guess. I mean, he has no interest in being in a relationship with anybody.
That's like the perfect relationship for my wife, Carol. Just get $5,000 a month and no sexy time, and once in a while she'll rub my feet.
It's
and she'll make it platonic in a few years.
So it's basically what you're going through now, right?
Now, yes. Except for she won't rub his feet.
She won't even rub his feet.
She won't do it.
That was Carol's plan the whole time, but it backfired.
Oh, God, I got to sleep with him? Fine.
And have kids?
Right.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's the interesting thing about this book. It's called The Arrangement, by the way, and it's all about sugar daddies and the sugar baby who's on the website, and she's meeting these men. And some of them, if she got on through a website, and it was very specific about what the sugar daddies were looking for, and some of them were really into, I don't want to say kinky, but they had their things, that they were looking for, and that's what they required if they were going to be paying. Other ones just wanted somebody to go to dinner with.
Right.
It was not sexual. Some of them. I mean, she ended up going in my book with somebody that she did sleep with.
Right.
But she was on lots of dates that were just. It was called a pay per meet. And that was it. You'd have
Somebody
dinner.
just want companionship.
That was
Wow.
it. And then, and they'd be really successful, like surgeons and stuff like that. They just wanted to have dinner with somebody.
They found attractive to go out with them.
And that was it.
And not have to worry about They're going to be impressed because they're being paid to be impressed.
Right.
If you are a sugar baby, sugar daddy, or even a sugar mama, 800-682-1075. All right, let's go to Amanda. Amanda, you are a sugar baby? Go ahead, Amanda.
Hey, sorry, I was taking you off my speakerphone.
Okay,
hey.
thanks. Hello. So you were a sugar baby? How'd you get into that lifestyle?
I had an OnlyFans. I used to have an OnlyFans, and this guy used to message me all the time, trying to get me to notice him. So I finally was like, okay, why not? So I was like, hey, how are you? Talking to him. So somehow the whole sugar baby came out, where he started paying me through Cash App $300 a week just to talk to him. He was very lonely. He said I used to remind him of his wife that passed away 4 years ago from cancer. So he would talk to me all the time, and I was just a waitress. I was in college. So it just kind of helped me pay my bills and everything. He would buy me cute lingerie sets that I had to send him pictures in. It was just little things.
Y'all never met up?
So no, we never met up. We talked about it. We thought of he was going to buy me a plane ticket to go and visit him, but I started dating my boyfriend, and I was like, I don't know if this would work out.
Yeah. Did you? And so you just said I'm seeing somebody. We have to end this now, or did it continue on for a while?
I still actually talk to him every so often.
Oh.
Does he
Every
still
so
give
often
you?
when I need money and I'm struggling.
Okay.
Wow.
He still pays you?
Yeah, he still occasionally pays me, yes.
How's your boyfriend feel about that?
My boyfriend knows a little bit of it. He just says, if I can make my money, I can make my money. I just can't do anything physical
Okay.
with anybody.
So you're still on
I can still
OnlyFans?
talk. Yep, I still have an OnlyFans.
All right.
Okay.
Squid wants the link right away.
Is your boyfriend featured on it at all, or is it just you?
Nope, just me.
Interesting.
Most
he's
of my
like,
people on my
darn it.
OnlyFans think I'm single.
Do you go full
They
nude?
think I'm single.
Do you do full nude on your?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And how old are
Yes.
you?
I'm 23.
23. Okay. Because you said you did it in college, OnlyFans. I was like, well, it ain't been around that long.
Yeah.
And how much? What's the most you've made in a month on OnlyFans?
So I went solo I stopped for a while, so I lost everybody again. But I used to make a good $200 on it all the time, especially by my sugar daddy. He used to send me money, but then I was like, OnlyFans takes some of the money from me, so he's like, I want you to have it all. So that's how he started sending it through every other payment.
Got it.
So, when you say, is it $200 all the time, meaning a month, or $200 a day?
I used to get $200 a day, but I would get $200 a week to $300 a week.
Got it.
It just depends on what I wanted.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. You can see why people are getting on
Lesson,
OnlyFans.
kids. OnlyFans is an option.
All right.
Can't pay your bills?
Yep.
OnlyFans.
This is insane how many sugar babies and sugar mamas and sugar daddies there are. Anonymous, you are a sugar baby, kind of?
Yeah, so I actually called in just because the stories are kind of similar, but so just throughout my life, just not random men, but different men would help me out. There was one gentleman, and I actually adored him to death. It reminded me of the first lady that called in, and he was alone. He didn't have any family. We actually grew to be super close, and he would essentially just make sure I'm okay. If I needed money, if I needed a car repair, if I needed whatever, he was there to take care of that, almost in a fatherly role, but nothing sexual, nothing out of bounds, nothing like that. And I could count a handful of times in my life where there's been somebody in that nature. It's really common.
Wow.
Okay. But you had sugar daddies that you would have sexy time with?
No, honestly, no.
Okay.
For the record,
No.
if I'm going to be
Not,
a sugar
not,
daddy,
not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
But
Okay.
it happens,
All right,
yeah.
thank you.
there's got to be sexy time involved. I'm not going to
Well, yeah, that's
spend
what you're
all
in
my
for.
money on a relationship just to be platonic.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have the platonic relationship.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing less sexy than someone else's bills.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't turn me on at all.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
Yeah.
I got hustled with my own sugar
Yeah,
mama.
you
Like,
did.
I was having sexy time and got next to nothing, and they're just rubbing feet, getting thousands.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you had to go all the way.
I got played, man. I got played.
That's why you should have demanded the Rolex watch before you showed up.
You should have.
Yeah.
Now you
I
know
should
for the
have.
next time.
You should never talk about it on the air, although it's great that you did.
Yeah.
We got this song out of it.
Now I'm stacking up these commas. Got this rolling on my
Not really.
but I did not pay for it. All I do is show her love, and I give her this.
All right.
Ew.
All right.
Oh, it's so good. By the way, the name of the book, I'm getting a couple of questions. The name of the book is called The Arrangement. The Arrangement. Yeah, it's
okay.
about sugar babies and sugar daddies.
I definitely sold some books today.
So good. Gosh, I wish I made a cut on that.